About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They run out of the gun with Irving. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. Short throw caught by Bowers. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Panthers.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Well, he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now it's McClellan. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, McClellan. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch them?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On the ground, here's McClellan. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Nash. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
32. Drill, 52. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Now back to throw. Pass to the tight end, Laporta. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
First down.
Go red 45.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Mexico City in possession. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
And he's going to use his legs here.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
To the air, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it.
It's always going to be the tight end. Anytime you do it, to go.
Panthers touchdown. Brock Bowers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The Golden Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the...
Oh, it breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, we want to run up the middle. They can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Panthers' 37-yard line.
He'll keep it himself. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
38. Claws red. Eagle blue. 6. Mega.
On play action, they'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And the Panthers first down.
Play action. Now Williams.
Man over the middle, and it's complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Williams.
So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Still fighting for more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another Panthers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Looking to throw is Williams.
First down.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Irving.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A little juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, and Nelson space to operate. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
66 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
White. Steel, black. You, yellow. Drill, green. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Showing off that speed and electric boost that he has. 95 yards that kick return goes down for. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Golden Eagles offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
60 red. 60 red.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta from 4 yards out. And the Golden Eagles are back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it it second down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down. And